Well, James and David Franco are with me now. It's so good to see both of you. It really is. Now, this is based on The Room, which, as people who are movie buffs will know, is a very bad film.
Yeah, movie buffs are like buffs of weird, the most strange cult films.
Yeah, it's known as the best, worst movie ever made.
Exactly.
Yes.
The best, worst movie ever made. Why did you want to do this?
Well, I came to it through the book.
Right.
Greg Sestero, my brother's character in the film, wrote a book with a great journalist named Tom Bissell called The Disaster Artist, and it was all about the making of the film. Right. And you can imagine that it very easily could have been, you know, a series of ridiculous anecdotes about making this film, but it was actually a very moving story about these two guys that met in San Francisco and came to LA to follow their dreams. And in that sense, it was like very universal, even though in other ways it was the most absurd, you know, Hollywood story unlike any other.
Yeah, exactly. It is very strange. And he's a very strange chap. You've met
Well,
him
you
recently?
knew, yeah, we've met Tommy.
Many times.
We know Tommy very well.
Okay.
We know Greg very well.
Yes.
But you knew The Room.
Yes, the original film.
How did you discover it?
Just one of those things, you know, because I'm always sort of looking at honest trailers and things, you know, on YouTube, and I just went down a rabbit hole.
What did you think when you just found that, like,
well, I found a clip of him going, yeah, it was that one where he goes, Lisa, you're tearing me apart, in that accent, and I had to watch the whole film, and it is dreadful, but in a really good way.
It's hard to watch it alone.
Did you watch it alone for the first time?
Yeah.
Oh,
Me too. I can't believe you made it through because, you know, you really want a group so you can turn to everyone and be like, what is going on?
It's a whole thing. In London, they play it at least once a month, maybe more at the Prince Charles Theatre, and it's a whole thing.
Oh, it's a thing.
Yeah,
it's
people
a big
throw spoons.
thing.
We were there last night, and there's remnants of the screenings. There's all these plastic spoons just in front of the screen, like
because people do that. It's a wee bit like the Rocky Horror Show, and everybody knows all of the dialogue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we don't know we don't know much about this chap, do we? We don't know where.
Curious,
we don't really know where he's from.
You got to get him on here. You could maybe break him down.
Maybe I
he will
could.
never tell.
But that accent, where, you know, I'm thinking, is it?
Okay, he
Eastern Europe,
sound like this, right? Which you know, maybe surmise was from Eastern Europe, someplace over there. Yeah. But he all-American guy.
He was trying to make a very earnest drama that would contend for awards. And eventually it came out and it became this cult thing. Now it's a big comedic event, and he maintains it was always meant to be comedic now.
Right.
But you cut back to when it first came out, and he paid to keep it in theaters for 2 weeks to make it eligible for the Academy Awards. And so
it's one of the reasons. What's that?
He spent a bomb. He spent so much money.
$6 million
of his own money to make that movie. It doesn't look like it, but he did. But that's one of the reasons that, you know, the story was so touching to me.
We were very nervous, and he decided that he didn't want to see our film until we premiered it at South by Southwest in Austin. So the first time he watched it was with 1,000 other people who were essentially watching him watch his life on screen.
He's sitting there, he always wears dark shades. So even while he's watching the movie. So
even in the bath.
We didn't know what, we kept looking like, you know, we were worried about the audience. They loved it, but we kept looking down the row at Tommy, and you just sat there, you know, with this
blank face.
Jeez, so fun. And was this first time you two had worked together?
In a significant way,
proper way.
It was really fun.
Was it good fun?
Yeah, it was great.
Because your wife's
I always want to work with him.
Of course, it's good to work with your family. You've got that shorthand, you know, you can explain things.
Yes, I said no for a long time just because I was just trying to do my own thing and carve my own path. But
well, you've done that now, haven't you?
Thank you.
So you can do that. You can do that too. Great cast. You've got Bryan Cranston in there playing himself, which was brilliant. That's really good. Yeah, and Zac Efron is in there as well.
Oh, we got an incredible cast. Bob Odenkirk from Better Call Saul.
Oh, I love Better Call Saul.
Sharon Stone, Melanie Griffith. Every great comedian.
Did you just phone them up and say, "Can you be in my film"?
There were sort of. I mean, there are a lot of fans of The Room.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like almost everyone was a fan of The Room, and they just wanted to be a part of this.
I get that.
Maybe it had very little to do with us and more to do with The Room.
Who was your favorite cameo in the movie?
I think Bryan Cranston, just because I really... But Bob Odenkirk, I mean, he was brilliant too. He's absolutely
Breaking Bad fan.
Oh, I love Breaking Bad. I just rewatched it all over again.
Really?
Yeah.
How was my second time around?
It's better second time round. But see, that's what I'm thinking about the disaster. Disaster, not a disaster. You've got a disaster. But it's, of course, that's what I'll need to watch it again. Because I was laughing too much when I was watching it last night, so I'll need to watch it again. And that's a good thing.
That's a great thing.
And you can get more and more out of it.
Well, that's the thing about The Room. you can watch it over and over again.
Yeah.
It's been playing for almost 15 years, and people just go back every month.
We've watched The Room roughly 30 times, and we're still picking up new things every time we see it. Yeah.
You're going to give this movie a whole new life again.
Oh, yeah.
You really are. Both of them. Both of them will be.
sure.
So good to see you.
Great.
Thank you.
For having
Thank you
us.
very much. And I hope lots of people love it. I'm sure they will. And even if you don't know the story, it's really worth finding out.
Yeah.
You know, finding it
Yes,
out.
yes.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you so
Great
much.
to see you. Thank you.